How many of you believe that technology controls your life? Well, today I'd like to talk to you about how we've paved the road for our children to think that it's okay to use these different devices in our everyday routines. I'd also like to talk to you about how our children have lost the ability to just go outside and play due to these new technology advances. I'd like to start off by saying, how long did you play on a device or watch TV back in the day? How long were you just able to sit there and be so entertained by what's going on in the screen in front of you? Me, I was personally outside a lot. I played different sports. I played just with friends around the block and did all these different things, and I never really enjoyed playing the games that they have today. We didn't have the awesome graphics that they have today. We didn't have our cell phones that could simply just give us the benefits of being able to connect to somebody just like that. We couldn't just, nowadays they can simply send a text to all their friends at once and be talking about something. We didn't necessarily have these benefits, but over the years we've grown to use these benefits. We've formed our lives around these things, and we've shown our kids that it's okay to just, be playing on this device. It's easier to get your kid off your back if you can just give them your phone and let them just play with that for a while, when in reality we're taken away from the great outdoors. There's so much for them to do out there. They can go play different sports, they can go play on the playgrounds, they can go make friends, they can just do things around the neighborhood, but we don't give them that option these days. We just simply, if they want something, we give it to them, and we just let them go about their business because it gives us more time to do what we want to do. And this has really paved the road for them to think that it's okay. And I don't necessarily agree with that, and the reason I don't agree with it is because we're having problems with obesity in our society nowadays. And that's a big issue, because that causes diabetes and other health risks that we don't necessarily want for our kids, but yet we allow for them to be able to simply be obese. We don't do anything to fix it. Well, and one of my researches that I was looking at, it shows that teens alone spend over 7.5 hours a day on any technology that they can get their hands on. It doesn't matter if it's a phone, laptop, tablet, gaming system, it's anything at all. And they get wrapped up in it. They have this social media now, Facebook, Twitter, used to be MySpace and all that stuff, that just, it catches them and they're drawn in by just the slightest thing. They can simply go rekindle things with old friends. They can go look up what somebody's doing. They can creep on people, which that's why I don't have Facebook anymore, because that kind of creeps me out, that somebody that you don't even know could look at your page and figure out what you're doing. And how many times a day do you think you would text somebody? There was a study showing that on average teens send 60 text messages a day, and this is from Pew studies that these kids, that's an average. That's not including the people that are probably sending anywhere from 600 to 700 messages a day. And that's because they have these unlimited capabilities of sending all this stuff and not using their data plans or whatever it is that they have. And the final thing that I'd really like to talk to you about is that we need to allow our kids to be able to be more active. And a study shows that the Bureau of Labor Statistics of 2011, American Times, show that a survey of high school students spent less than an hour per weekday on sports and recreations. Less than an hour a day? That's unbelievable. We were outside for 6 hours a day at most times, As soon as you got home from school, you were out there doing it. So let me close by saying that we need to change what we're doing in order to show our kids that there's more going on in life rather than just these this technology advancements that they have. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy.